Hello, everyone, and welcome to this class. I have my notes here just in case. And hi, family and friends. It's me, Aileen, again. Here I am practicing my yoga skills and practicing my English language. I would highly appreciate if you can give me your feedback. Yeah, and if you like it, if you enjoy it, if everything is clear. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And yeah, let's start by coming back slowly by slowly to our hearts. And I will invite you for today to lay down on your mat. Bring your back to your mat. And if you have a block or a cushion, you can bring between your legs. That will be good. Let's just start here, arriving into the moment. And start feeling your back. All the muscles on your back, touching the mat or the floor. Maybe feel the places where your skin is touched by the air, by your clothes. Feel the fabric. Feel your inner thighs holding to that pillow or that boot or the block. Maybe you feel some pressure in your lower back. You start feeling the soles of your feet. Allowing ourselves to arrive here now. We observe now the movement of our belly, of our abdomen. How an inhale, it expands, and in the exhale, contracts. From your abdomen, maybe bring one hand into your belly and one hand into your heart. Let's do that. Now start feeling your breathing. Inhale, let abdomen expand. Exhale, contracts. And we come back here to our breathing during the entire class, allowing whatever it happens during the class to be, and with our inhale, we are creating a space for that to happen. If we struggle, and if we get frustrated, if emotions arise, we create space in our breathing for that to happen. We offer the fruits of this class for something bigger, something maybe we don't know. Connect with your breathing. So now bring your chin, your knees closer to your chest. Keep the whatever it is you have between your legs, keep it there and just take it now. Take it now and put it behind your head. so it's not on our way. And hug your knees, keeping our knees hugged. We're going to bring the left leg to the floor, keeping it bent. The sole is in the mat. We're going to extend our right leg towards the front of the hall and maybe start pointing the toes towards the sky or the ceiling and then towards the floor. Pointing the toes and then towards the floor. Pointing towards the floor. The hands, the fingers are interlaced behind either your knee or in your hamstring or whatever it is that is comfortable for you today to keep the leg straight. Keep the leg straight. Maybe make circles with your ankle, circles. And then change the sides. Nice. So we're going to keep our right hand and our right feet, and we're going to help with the right hand to open the right leg towards the right, but keep your left hand and your left hip to support and to see that the hip is not separating from the floor. So we're going to open our leg until it's comfortable for us, and at the same time our hip is not leaving the ground, not separating from the ground. So we're here. This is today, this is me. And breathe here. If you feel that your feet is completely open, just your leg, just try to don't rest your leg in the ground. Maybe hover it a little bit, few centimeters. Breathe here. Come back down to the center. Leg strong. Now we're gonna do the leg in the other side. So the left leg is still bent. So the leg is kind of gonna follow the movement. The left leg. So help yourself with the left hand and start by bringing your right leg all the way towards the left. And the left leg is bent behind. So it's bent. The right leg is straight. And we start opening. Maybe bring your arms in T shape. And if you want to explore a little bit more, try and see if you can hold your left feet with your right hand. And rest here. Just for today, we're keeping our head looking towards the ceiling. Very good. Start to make your way with your leg towards the center of your body, keeping both knees bent. Feel the difference between the left and the right side. Bring your left leg towards your body, stretching your left leg towards the front of the hall, towards the ceiling, sorry. So left leg is pointing towards the sky. Interlace your fingers behind your knee or in your hamstring and maybe point towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and then towards you, towards the floor. Start making circles with your left feet, left toes. Now change sides. We're changing sides. From this point, keeping the right knee bent, helping ourselves with the left leg, we start opening. So bring your right hand to your hip. So we check that our hip is not leaving the ground, leaving the floor. And we help ourselves. Stay until you see that your hips are not, your right hip is not separating from the ground. And stay here. Come all the way back up. Left leg in front of you. Now you help yourself with the right hand, and we start by bringing the left leg towards the right. The right leg follows, and this time we rested on the right side. We rest the leg on the floor, and now we explore. Maybe you can hold your right feet with your left hand. Explore with your body. Maybe you have to do different kind of micro adjustments. And if you cannot reach the leg, it's fine. Just rest here. Create a space in your abdomen for all the emotions and feelings to move. Creating a space for everything in our life, in our mat and our side of the mat. Being in the present moment. Try to feel free in the body, not from the body. Observe and scan the body. What is that I'm feeling? Okay, if you're holding your feet, let the feet go and come back to the center very softly. Feeling the difference, feeling the body, feeling the stretch. Roll up towards your left and help yourself to come all the way up, pressing with the right palm. Come all the way up. We're gonna meet in all four. Very good. So here we're gonna do some rounds of cat-cow. Sorry, my pants are disturbing me. Yeah. So we're gonna have always the 4 points, this alignment. So wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. So spread your fingers wide. Maybe you want to curl the back toes, curl the toes just to create some kind of, a stretch also in the feet and in the toes. Lift your hips, starting always from the coccyx or lower back. Let your belly hang and start by open your chest. Build your chest open your heart. And maybe you can bring the gaze up. Exhale, bring your tailbone in. Hug your wrist so your navel wants to come towards your back. Let your head hang heavy and just here. So continue moving, bring your coccyx up, belly hang, open your chest. So once again, lower back comes in, round your back, hug your wrist. Everyone comes up and we curl the spine. And once again, round the spine, maybe press the floor with your palms to create a little even more exaggerated curve. Inhale. Exhale. This time, if your feet were cool, if your toes were cool, then walk a little bit backwards with your knees, and observe that still the knees are in a line with your hips, and start by walking your hands forward. Start by walking your hands forward into what is called melting heart. So we melt our heart, or also puppy pose, but I like more melting heart. So you're here and observe how you feel here. If this is too much for you, you can always bring a pillow, a cushion, or a support under your chest and rest here. Just observe that it's not pressing your neck, or the woman, the chest is not hurting. We're going to rest here for a few seconds, a few breaths. Come back up, bring your palms, help yourself with your hands, and we come to all four again. So we're in all fours. We remove the help. We're gonna bring our left leg straight in front of us, like on the side of the body, creating this beautiful shape. So open your left leg and see if you can bring the heel down. If you can bring the heel down, it's fine. Otherwise, you can keep it like this. Well, eventually the heel will come down, because walk your hands towards yourself and come all the way up. So we are in gate pose. So come all the way up. From here, bring your right hand towards the right. So let your right hand fall and open the side body. So by opening the left side body, we're going to bring our left hand towards the side. So our left hand is coming towards the right, creating an elongation. Come all the way back up, and we change sides. So now bring the left hand towards your left leg, and bringing the right hand, the palm is facing up towards the sky and open towards the sky. Come back up to the center and place your palms once again. See how you feel here. Bring your left knee next to the right knee, and let's do some rounds, like maybe 2-3 cat-cow. When you're ready, we meet in a neutral position, and we open our right leg towards the right. The heel is touching the floor. This is the better alignment. The heel is touching the floor. Walk your hands towards you and come all the way up. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your left hand towards the left in the floor. And we start by opening the right side body. Bring your own way. Bring the forearm, no, not the forearm, bring the arm more or less in line with the ear. Bring your pinky finger facing your right pinky finger is pointing towards the floor. So the right palm is facing the floor. And come all the way up. Bring your both arms towards the sky. And now bring your right hand towards your right leg and open the left, the other side. Bring your left hand towards the right. Release and let's come to all fours. We come to all fours. The right knee meets the left knee. Keeping your legs where they are, keeping your feet where they are. We're just gonna bring our hips towards our heels. And elongate your upper body. Stretch your arms in front of you. Breathe in here. Spread your fingers. Curl your back toes. And make your way up, keeping your knees bent to downward dog. Your knees are bent. And your spine, your back is straight. So the heels don't have to come towards the floor because we don't want to compromise our back. Our hips are pointing towards the sky. And start walking your dog little by little, not towards the front, rather bicycling, just paddle here. So bring the right heel down and the left knee bend. Bend the right knee and the left heel comes down and vice versa. Breathing here. Press the floor with your palms. And whatever you do, don't round your back. We don't have to bring our heels towards the floor. We want a strong, straight spine. Inhale and exhale. Look between your palms and start walking slowly towards the front of the hall. Inhale and exhale here. Belly hangs, belly comes to the thigh and the head hangs. Come all the way up, up, making your hand the last thing. Hands in front of the heart. And let's prepare for just a few rounds of the traditional Hatha Yoga Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Bring your palms, bring your arms next to your body. Inhale, exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up, exhale, bend forward. Bring your palms towards the mat. Right legs come back. Right leg come back and bring the knee towards the floor. Open your chest. See how you feel. Left leg comes back. Knees, chest and chin towards the ground. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and your elbows not too far away from your body. So your elbows are close to your body. Now point your toes. Open. Exhale. Then we're gonna come all the way back and up. Breathe here. So we first brought our right leg back, and now we're gonna bring our left leg up in between your palms. Now right leg, let's follows. Inhale, come on. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. I hope you're not hearing a lot my Virgencita de Guadalupe, that she's traveling around the microphone, but she's my mommy, so she stays in my neck. Inhale, exhale, palms in front of the heart. Inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, rain forward. This time, left leg back, bring your knee towards the floor. Right leg back, high plank. Knee, chest, and chin between your palms. Inhale, point your back toes, point your toes, curl your back, cobra. Bring your hips back and up. Right leg comes between your palms. Left leg follows. Come all the way up. Palms in front of the heart. One more time, but with a little bit of a variation. Inhale, exhale, palms in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fall forward. Right leg back, knee towards the ground. Bring your arms up. This time, bring your arms up. And see how it feels here. Let your body maybe sink down a little bit. See how it feels here. And your palms next to your feet. Left leg back. Knees, chest, and chin. Point your toes, open your chest. Knees come back and up. Elongate your spine. Left leg up between your palms. Once again, open. Bring your palms next to your feet. And right and left leg are together in front of the mat. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Rest. One last time, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward. Left leg back. Bring your arms up. Right leg back, high plank. Knees, chest and chin between your palms. Keep your shoulders, keep your elbows together. Inhale. Build your chest up, point your back toes. Press the floor, bring your hips back to your heels and up. Right leg comes up between your palms and the chest. Take any variation you want. And bring your left leg towards your right leg so both toes are together. Come all the way up. And palms in front of the heart. Verifying that microphone is still working. And we're here. So, bring your hands into your hips and give one big step. One big step. with your left leg towards the back. So let me just say it again. Hands on your hip, give one big step back, and start by rolling with your feet all the way towards the back of your mat. So now I'm facing towards the back of the hall. Okay, we're gonna enter into warrior one. So what is happening here is, I'm gonna show you. This front knee, I'm gonna start to bend this front knee to 45 degrees and my knee is not going over my ankle. In order to do this, maybe I can take a bigger stand. And this is how it feels. The back foot. The back foot is either 45 degrees, if you know, or if it's comfortable for you to understand, the back foot is pointing to the top right corner of my mat. So the top right corner of my mat, but it will adjust and it might change because my hips needs to be facing forward. My hips are facing towards the front of the hall. My hips are facing towards the front of the hall. That means that maybe for me it's better to lift my heel. Lifting the back heel, that means my hips are facing forward. I'm sorry that I changed the words. Okay, so the front knee is bent. Something else that we want to see is the front knee is not collapsing towards the right, but rather we keep it in line towards the left. So maybe bring it a little bit towards the left. So, and see how it feels here. Your heel doesn't have to be touching the floor. We don't compromise. So if you're feeling it, you're doing it. And from here, bring your arms all the way up. And if this is too much for your lower back, you can always bring the arms a little bit better towards, not exactly straight, but maybe a little bit more towards the front, and adjust. Rest. Bring once again your hands into your hips and take a shorter step. Release the warrior one. So from here, stay where you are. So our front leg is straight. So start walking little by little, just a few steps. Start walking towards the front. So keep the back toes. The toes are just touching a little bit the ground. Start by lifting a little bit the back toes and see how that feels. Creating support with the front left leg. Maybe feel the four corners of your feet touching the ground. And start by lifting the back leg from the thigh. So we're not lifting the feet. So start by lifting from the thigh and roll your thigh towards the inside. So roll your thigh towards the inside and help yourself having your hands on your hips. So see how it feels here. Now the hands. Bring your hands towards the side and maybe imagine that the floor comes all the way up and you're pressing the floor with your palms. And then we're going to do warrior three. Maybe this is your warrior, maybe not. So let's come back up. Let's start. Let's try it again. Press with the four corners of your feet. Maybe bend a little bit the front knee and find this connection with the earth. And start to shifting your weight towards your front knee. Then next, see that your hips are in line and start by bringing now the back right toes. Maybe separate them from the floor. The hands are either here and we start from lifting all the way from our thigh. And maybe the hands are here, but maybe you want to bring them all the way towards the front. Or maybe not. Keep your hips in a line and warrior three. So for me, it's better today having my palms, my hands on the back, and bend front knee. Rest. Come back to warrior one. You can bring your hands if you want to, but you don't have to. Bring your toes pointing towards the front, long edge of the mat. And we're gonna change. Now we're gonna bring our toes all the way towards the front of the hall. And we're gonna do the same warrior one. So the front knee is bent. So once again, we're gonna start. Maybe take a bigger stance. So I'm gonna bend my front knee and I'm gonna see that my knee is not passing my ankle. Okay, could be a little bit, backwards, but not passing your ankle. The back left leg is pointing towards the top left corner of the mat, or if you understand better, 45 degrees. And see how it feels here. Now we're gonna do any micro adjustment we need to keep our hips in line, looking forward, looking towards the front of whatever it is that I have in the front. So in order to do that, maybe the back leg wants to press forward and the front right knee wants to press back. So kind of this motion. We are here, we hold, we feel it, and if it's comfortable, we bring our arms up. And if this is too much for your back, you can bring your arms a little bit forward. And this is too much for your feet, you can always bring your heel away and you don't have to be touching. Observe and explore. Allow all these micro movements, micro adjustments, knowing and honoring that we're all different. So just checking that the front right knee is not collapsing towards the left, a little bit towards the right. And breathe here. Breathe it in your abdomen. Allow everything to happen that happens. We're not fighting with the flow of life. Okay, release your hands, release your back feet, and start walking short steps. Short steps with your left leg. So now it's the left leg. So start to create this connection with your right leg. Start walking tiny bits. Maybe lifting. You can always keep the right knee a little bit bent. And there's always one side that is easier, one side that is harder. I can tell you this is my harder side. So start by lifting a little bit. Something else that I forgot to mention. Imagine that there's a line from the pelvic all the way towards the crown of your head. So imagine that this line is very straight and it's here. So once again, create this connection with the earth. And start by lifting your back leg, maybe a little bit, explore. Maybe you want to release your hands and imagine that you're pressing the floor, come all the way, and you're pressing the floor with your palm. Opening. And to warrior three, maybe you want to bring your hands towards the front of the hall. Warrior three. Whew. You're allowed to fall. You're allowed to come back. I'm going to do it again. So once again, start by lifting from the thigh. Roll your inner thigh. Hug. There is a line coming from my pelvis to my crown. Well, apparently this is my warrior today. Honoring my body. Okay, come back. This time bring your left leg in front and shake it a little bit. feeling the difference, feeling the body very much awake. So exploring Tadasana, our feet are rooted on the ground. The four corners of our feet are also there. We feel them traveling all the way up towards our knees, our thighs. Maybe lift a little bit your pelvic bone, your pubic bone. So in this case, that means that the tailbone comes down when we lift our pubic bone, come all the way up, and the abdomen is straight, but yet relaxed. And roll your shoulders up and back. And separate the shoulders from the ears. Tadasana, mountain pose. See how much more we have left. Oh, that was fast. So now let's do it again. One big step with the left leg. Yep. And we start to make all the way our way towards the back of our hall. We're gonna enter in a different warrior. So now bending once again the front left leg. Now what's happening with the back leg is the back feet is pointing towards the long edge of the mat. And here take a shorter, longer stand, however it is that you feel that you need to do today. Your knee is more or less in line with your ankle. And everybody, every posture will look different because we all have different skeletons. So more or less, these are the guides, but you explore with your body. Maybe there's an adjustment that is better for you. The idea is that the arc of the right feet, of the feet that is straight, is more or less in line with the front heel. So if this will help, it will be good. The same thing with the knee. The knee is not collapsing. The knee is a little bit opening towards the left. So once that we have the foundations, once that we have this very well done, very well rooted, the hips are facing towards the front. So maybe touch the hips and they're facing towards the front. And so let's see, the hips, the heart, and the head are in one line. So this line is always here. Once that we're here, once that we're strong, we open our arms. We open our arms. And we look towards the left middle finger. We check that the one is not too much on the back. And we look towards the left middle finger. Left elbow bends, so bend your left arm and bring your forearm or your elbow towards your left thigh. Once that you're here, we're gonna start and we're gonna open our right arm towards the front of the hole. And rest here. You can have your head and your heart in one line. You can maybe look down. Or you can maybe bring your gaze up. Now from here, come all the way back to warrior two. And I want you just to see how it feels. It feels different, right? It feels like stronger. Okay, we're not hurting our legs anymore. Stretch your left leg in front of you and maybe take a shorter stand. Take a shorter stand. Keeping the legs and the feet where they are. Open your arms. Open your arms. Very good. And start by moving from your hips. So bring the, bring the hips towards the back of the hole, towards the right. And the upper body gets pulled towards the front. And we come to Trikonasana. In Trikonasana, bring your hand to your shin. Today, your shin to your hand and start by opening the body. Maybe you want to touch yourself and open your wrists. And as an accessory, we bring our hands up. What I mean when I say accessory is that if it's not possible for you, you can always rest your hands like this. There's many variations from this. You can also like wrap and take your left thigh. Some people like to bring both arms straight. Today is not my case. And look up. Bend your front knee and come all the way up. Both feet, both toes are pointing towards the long edge of the mat. Now let's do the same on the other side. Walk your toes towards the front of the hole. Maybe start by making your adjustment, bending the front left leg. So bend the leg, observe the line, observe that my knee and my ankle are in one line. More or less the arc of my back right feet and left feet is in a line with my right heel. More or less this is happening, and maybe my toes are pointing toward the long edge of the mat. So this is one. Then from here I start to do the adjustments to have my hips more or less facing towards the front of the hole. So imagine that you have here like a bowl of water. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't want to fall. Yeah. Keep your belly, keep your hips, keep your heart, and keep your head in one line. The front knee is not collapsing towards the towards the right is rather towards the left. Rather, I open it a little bit towards the right. And once that I'm here, I open my arm. Observe. Observing here that the back left arm is not towards to collapsing. So imagine the two walls are pressing you. So this line is here. These legs are strong, and on top of that, two walls are pressing me. Bending your right arm, bringing your forearm or your elbow to your thigh. And we start by bringing our left arm towards the front of the hole. Elongating maybe through your ear and feel it here. Press your head at the level of your heart, so your heart is in one line of your head. Or look down, or look up. But don't force the neck. Once they were here, come all the way back to warrior two and see how it feels now. Now, I really always feel more stronger my warrior two after my extended sayano. So see how it feels here. Few more seconds. Now, right leg is straight. Take a shorter stance. Take a shorter stance. Definitely need to. Hands in your hip if you need to. Extend your right arm and then bring it back. So this is one way, but don't forget, if you're like new to this asana, that we are being pulled as well from the front of the hole. So we're being pulled from the front of the hole. Someone is pulling you, and at the same time the hips come back. So being pulled and come down. Bring your palm to your shin, and your shin is also pressing your palm. And we're opening the upper body once again. You can even make it physical. You can even bring your hand and And then bring your arm all the way up. Trikonasana. Rest your neck, whatever it feels more comfortable today. Take any variation you want. Take all the micro adjustments you need. Bend your front knee and start coming all the way up. Bringing both feet, both toes pointing towards the long edge of the mat. And breathe here. Close your legs a little bit. Close your legs a little bit. Now point the toes towards the short edge of the mat. So bring your toes out. And we start by sitting. So we come and we sit between our legs and see how it feels here. For some people will be maybe hurtful. So you can either sit in a block or roll a towel and put it in behind your heels if your heels are not touching. So just find your own way to feel comfortable, and this is it. So from here, bring your palms together to touch if you can, and we rest here a little bit in Malasana, keeping this elongation that I told you about in the upper body. There is a line from our pelvis all the way up in our crown. My abdomen is making sounds. That's good because the rest and digest system is awake. It means that I feel safe, I feel good, and I do. Release and come to lay down into the mat. Come to lay down to the mat. If you have a block handy or a strong pillow or something with a little bit of a strong support, yet not so strong, have it handy, have it close by. So we're gonna start and we're gonna lift our hips and we're gonna bring the support underneath our sitting bones. Here, I want to tell you, make sure that the support is not under your lower back. Maybe this thing is not very obvious for you to see, but make sure that the support is not in your lower back, rather in your sitting bones. I mean, there is a part that you cannot avoid that might be closer, but not directly on the lower back. So we're sitting, we have our popo, our butt in the support. So you're here, and this is it. We're gonna start resting here. If the body invites you to a little bit more depth, you can stretch out your legs. Stretch your legs out. You will see it should not be pain. If there is pain or something pinching, just come out of the pose, lay down in a rebound, lay down in Shavasana, or bend your knees. Maybe there should be some discomfort. We can work through discomfort of the mind, especially, but not pain. Nothing is pinching. And recognize the pain, because if we actually damage our tissues, that could be something very dangerous. So you are your own doctor. You are in your body. You know what's happening. I cannot tell what is happening with you. Relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Bring everything towards your abdomen and now breathe in there. Allow all the emotions to happen, to move, and then let them go. Creating a space to whatever is that is present in our experience to be there. Deep, long inhalation and deep, long exhalation. I hope you're still here. Okay, my loves, start by bending your knees very softly. Be careful, very gentle with your low back. Press the floor with the sole of your feet. Lift your hips and come all the way down. See how you feel. How's your back feeling? Maybe you want to bring your legs straight in front of you. You want to keep them bent. If your legs are not bent, then bend them now. And we're gonna cross our right leg on top of our left leg. So your right leg is on top of your left leg. The other day I told a group to cross the leg and they were all men and they were all crossing it like this. No, this is figure 4. So we're gonna just cross the leg in a feminine way, I will say that. And just cross the leg like here. So the knee to knee, allow the hamstring of the right leg touch the thigh of the left leg. So now we're gonna press the floor with our left feet. So it's the only feet that we have on the ground. Press the floor a little bit and move your hips very gently a little bit towards the right. Okay, now that you're here, start by very softly and gently let your body fall towards the left and bring your arms in a T shape. If your knees cannot reach the ground, you can always bring support under your knees. And if you feel like today you don't want to, you can always bring support. And twist. Maybe you want to bring your gaze towards your right hand and try to rest here a few breaths here. Resting in the twist, helping our digestive system, helping our nervous system to calm down. The vertebrae of our back. Our body is completely relaxed. If your neck is hurting and you cannot look towards the right, you can always look towards the front. Remember, it's your body And remember to take all the adjustments that you need to feel comfortable and safe today. Come all the way back up. Help yourself with your hands if you need to. Unlock your feet. And feel. Sometimes after these stretches, the body feels like if you were an old lady on an old man, but it's completely normal. It's our fascia that is here. It has been stretched. So now we're going to bring our left leg up and across our right leg. Feel the thigh and the hamstring. Feel the flesh of your legs touching if you can. Press with the right feet and move your hips a little bit towards the left. And start by bringing your knees towards the right. Oh, that was weird. So that was not pinching, that was rather unexpected. But more or less, if this some kind of pain appeared to you, don't forget to leave the pose and melt into the pose. Come all the way back up. Slowly, very gentle, mindful. Release your legs. Make all the adjustments because we're entering into our final pose, Shavasana. Rest your body. Rest your hands next to your body. Deep, long inhalation, and deep, long exhalation. Bring your attention to your left leg, and from down all the way up, we are relaxing our entire left leg. Now bring your attention to your right leg, and from down all the way up, start to relaxing your entire right leg. Both legs are completely relaxed. Bring your attention to your left hand and left fingers, and from down all the way up, we're relaxing our entire left arm. The attention follows to the right arm, fingers, from down all the way up. We relax our entire right arm. Our entire forelimbs are completely relaxed, full of love, full of light. Melt into the mat, into the floor. We relax now our pelvic floor. Relax our lower back, middle back, upper back. We relax our belly, our internal organs, completely relax. We relax our heart, our chest, allowing us to live with an open heart. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your jaw. Relax your cheeks, your eyes, your nose, eyelids. Relax your forehead. Relax your scalp. Relax your brain. The left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain are completely relaxed. Our body is completely relaxed, full of love, full of light.